Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Now here's Irving from deep three-point range. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to McBride. It's stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Adebayo. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Wembanyama. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Wembanyama's got 6.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Irving fires from way outside.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Good on the bucket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's McBride. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he can't hit the second.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Here's Castle. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Castle's got his second basket.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Back to Anunoby. Outside McBride. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. 1:02 left in the first quarter. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
To the paint. And it's New York with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Drops in the 3.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Miles McBride picks one up.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Back to Anunoby. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between the scoring and rebounding.
The Spurs, 18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with it, guarded by Adebayo. Pulls up. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Van Vliet outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Van Vliet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson with it. Pass to Adebayo. And he makes it. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Brunson outside. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
There's a screen. And lead on the wing. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. Back to Looney. From the high post. The kick out to Paul. Back to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Looney. Oh, they get a hand on it. Knicks trail by 10. .144 left to the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Screen by Watson. Pass to Marley. For three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 10. Puts the move on. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now Bamba. The three is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here's Vassell. Still no points. Irving for three. The rebound by Bamba. .55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. New York again can't hit. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Pass to Bamba. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bamba's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Zero hesitation, guys. You just marvel at centers like Mo Bamba. The ability to knock down jumper after jumper.
Inside, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Screen by Bamba. Pass to Watson. Here's Hardy. Launches a three. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Got it off in time. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
A nice shot by McBride.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Irving. Here's Wembanyama. Outside for Irving. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Count it. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Adebayo sets a screen. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Adebayo. Brunson with it. Back to Adebayo. To the inside. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Adebayo, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Back to McBride. Pass to Brunson. Outside Irving. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Barnes. Outside Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Barnes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
.136 left in the third. Pass to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Left side, Paul. Pass to Looney. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Paul. Back to Looney. Puts up a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Looney's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Knicks trail by 12. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. For 3, Hardy. On target from range. Hardy's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Paul. Still without a bucket. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Bamba.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Looney. The third quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. They lead by 7. And fourth quarter.
The starters, 41.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And Anunoby for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Right side, Paul. And perfection right through the net. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Here's Adebayo. Looney grabs a miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Johnson. Nance with it. And Nance with the slam.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Anunoby. Adebayo sets a screen. Anunoby with it. Van Vliet covering. No good on the 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. The 3. No good that time. Knicks trail by 9. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Paul. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Back to Anunoby. Left side Brunson. Outside Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. Yep, count it.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Wembanyama down low. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Now Adebayo. Back to Brunson. Outside McBride. Fires the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Both free throws good from Brunson. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question, they've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Anunoby for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Outside for Irving. Vassell outside to the inside. Wembanyama. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Clock at 6. Adebayo sets a screen. McBride can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.